F.A. Ajagba just got taken to Cuban school. So I just watched F.A. Ajagba fight undefeated Frank Sanchez. Now, in this fight, Frank Sanchez was a guy that I saw him fight one time. He's like a prospect. He was put in there. F.A. Ajagba himself is a prospect, undefeated, big puncher. He reminded me of Deontay Wilder because he looks like Deontay Wilder in this fight with his hairstyle and stuff. And just like Deontay Wilder, guess what? He was gun shy. This whole fight, you know what won Frank Sanchez this fight? His movement, all right? His movement and the fact that F.A. Ajagba did not know what to do with that movement. Okay, because if you look at that fight, F.A. Ajagba was following Frank Sanchez the whole fight like a robot. All right, he was following Frank Sanchez. Frank Sanchez was moving around the entire fight. He was moving around the entire ring. He was using lateral movement. He was using ring generalship. He was slipping and sliding. He was countering all night. He was befuddling F.A. Ajagba. F.A. Ajagba was trying to land one punch the whole fight. And he was doing what Deontay Wilder did with Tyson Fury, where he just tried to land that one punch. And he gave that fight away because he was trying to land that one punch. His trainer was cursing him out, telling him he needs to let his hands go or you're not going to win this fight. And he basically got outboxed because you're not going to win a fight if you just follow a guy the whole fight. Frank Sanchez clearly won because he was the one who was busier. He was the one who was connecting. He was the one who was actually having the eye-catching shots. Of course, this fight has controversy because no fight can ever not have controversy. In like the early rounds, he got dropped, Frank Sanchez. They thought, and they didn't count it. The ref didn't count it as a knockdown. So the commentators was like, oh, that was a knockdown. Then Frank Sanchez knocks down F.A. Ajagba, and he hits him while he's low. So that's controversy. That was controversial and stuff. But once again, a guy who was undefeated, a big puncher, loses. Did he get exposed? I don't know. People might say he got exposed. I just think he was in there with a guy who had way more amateur experience, and he just did not know what to do against a mover. It's that Cuban style. He did not know how to fight and how to adapt to that Cuban style of boxing. We got Luis Ortiz 2.0 here with this guy Frank Sanchez. He kind of reminded me of Luis Ortiz. He's just not the puncher that Luis Ortiz is, because he's definitely not a puncher, in my opinion, Frank Sanchez. He does not look like a puncher, and he didn't fight like a puncher. But he basically gave F.A. Ajagba a boxing lesson. It wasn't a complete domination. It was kind of a, lackluster fight. I mean, there wasn't a lot of punches going on. It was a very technical type of fight. But if you're like a person who likes technical boxing, you will love Frank Sanchez because he was like giving him a boxing lesson. So we got a new star because, again, F.A. Ajagba is supposed to be the next big thing. He's supposed to be the breakout star, the next big puncher, the next Deontay Wilder. He looks the part, but he failed tonight. And the thing is, this was not an exciting performance. It would have been great if Frank Sanchez would have bit his gloves and just gone for the KO and try and knock him out. It would have been way more entertaining because I think he could have knocked him out, but he was just way too passive, and he was just trying to go the distance and win via decision. And he got the job done. At the end of the day, he won. Even if it wasn't the most entertaining fight. And yeah, F.A. Ajagba got exposed, I guess you could say. I'm out.